chain. Let up, oh boy, right. Why can't you hear me crying? Ooh.
see you no more. Now can't you hear me crying? Ooh. Bring out today.
We can share the women, we can share the wine. We can share what we got of yours, 'cause we don't share of mine. Keep on rolling, just a mile. Keep on rolling, my old buddy, you're moving much too slow. I just told the watchman right outside the fence, took his rings, $4 a check. I ain't there to send. Hurts my ears to listen, and it burns my eyes to see. Cut down a man in cold, but might as well be. Texas, 4th day of July. Sun so hot, the clouds so low, the eagles fill the sky. Catch a detour, lightning out of Santa Fe. Great Northern, out of Cheyenne, from sea to shining sea. Got to go to Tulsa, first train we can ride. Got to settle one more score, once more for the bride. There ain't a place a man can hide, Shannon, or keep him from the sun.
WAIF 88.3 FM in Cincinnati, Ohio would like to say thank you. Thank you for listening to your all-volunteer radio station and being a part of this diverse community. We appreciate you because without listeners like yourself, we would not be able to service underrepresented populations. Help give a continued voice to those who, without your help, might not have a voice. Support your all-volunteer radio station by donating today. No amount is too large or too small, but a $25 donation allows you to become a member of WAIF. So please join us today in giving everyone a voice. Your continued support helps keep our community going.
Thanks, Jesse. That's right. Everyone probably who is listening probably ought to think about calling us at 513-749-1444 and making your donation. $25 will make you a member of WAIF, but any amount smaller than that, we would be very gracious and accept because we got to keep the lights on here. And if you can get to a corporate $100 level, I know that Ramblin' Rob will burn a disc for you of whatever is your most precious show, or the show you need to add to your collection, or the first show you were at, or whatever show that you request. For $100, Ramblin' Rob will get that into your own personal library. So everyone should consider. Give us a call, 513-749-1444. Thanks, Jesse. And that was Taper Jesse, Mr. Jesse Barnes, and we will be chatting with him here very shortly. But first, I think we're going to listen to a little Cold Rain and Snow.
It's a lovely accent you have. New Jersey?
Austria.
Austria! Well then, good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
went up to the room and she sang a favorite tune. I ain't gonna be treated this way, this way. I ain't gonna be treated this way.
That was Cold, Rain, and Snow from March 14th, 1993, Richfield Coliseum, Richfield. That was the famous Blizzard show. Were you there, Jesse?
I was not. I was close by, but I did not make it to the show.
Rob was up there for the Blizzard show, and the night before they got... The show got canceled because of the weather, and apparently Cold, Rain, and Snow is how they opened the night that next night. So I'm sure the crowd, as you could hear, was going wild.
Oh, yes.
So we have with us today on The Greatest Story Ever Told, Taper Jesse Barnes. How are you today, Jesse?
I'm doing fine. How are you, Cindy?
I am doing well. I'm kind of mixed on this weather here. This 50 degrees is like nice, but at the same time it's melting all the snow, which is making everything muddy, and I like a white Christmas.
I heard early next week they're calling for up to a foot of snow.
I saw a Kimmy BB post on that, if that's the one you're talking about, but I haven't seen another one or from any other source since then.
Yeah, I don't really want a foot of snow. That just doesn't sound like a good idea. No, I don't want a foot of
snow. For some reason, I think that was an internet hoax.
I hope. Fingers crossed.
I'm thinking a dusting would be nice, though.
That would be nice. Or, maybe 3-4 inches, something you can still get around in, because
exactly,
got to get out and visit people.
Everybody's got to be out on Christmas and Christmas Eve. Actually, our Christmas starts on the 23rd.
Oh.
We'll be celebrating Christmas the 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
Oh.
So that's exciting.
Yeah, it's like a mini festival.
It is. It's a mini close genetic family festival.
Yes.
So, Jesse, we brought you in because you are Cincinnati's very infamous semi-professional taper. How do you feel about that title?
I feel that the emphasis should be on
semi-professional.
Semi-professional, yes.
So tell us how you got started into taping. Who you tape for?
I started into taping. Honestly, I saw a Violent Femme show, and it turned out to be like one of the last 3 shows they ever did together. And I was so disappointed that it wasn't taped. I never found a recording of it, and I decided that it's, I had traded bootlegs since I was in high school, and it was something that I was interested in and wanted to do. I happened to have the money, so I just bought an old Dead Tapers taping rig, Marantz cassette deck, and a pair of Nakamichi microphones, and taped 4 or 5 bands, just the Samples, the Cowboy Junkies, just whoever was coming through that would let me tape them at the time. And from a internet message board, there was a guy named Bill Bradford that worked for Rumpke at the time and had found out that I had this taping gear, and I lived in Cincinnati, and just kept bugging me relentlessly for about a year. You got to come tape this band. You got to come tape this band. I had never heard of Rumpke Mountain Boys. And finally I was like, all right, if you will shut your mouth, I will come tape the Rumpke Mountain Boys. And I did, and they liked what I did and kept inviting me back. And so, yeah.
Unfortunately, you liked what they did.
I liked what they did. True. I sat at the East End Cafe March 2008 with my jaw on the floor. I decided that I needed to do what I could to make sure they weren't playing to 6 people in the East End Cafe anymore.
Nice.
And I like to think I had a little something to do with it. I don't know.
Well, that's pretty cool. I would agree with you. I happen to know that you post, besides onto the Rumpke Mountain Boys site and various other places, you like to post their stuff onto archive.org, correct?
Yes.
I'm sure most of our listeners are familiar with archive.org, but for those who are not familiar, can you kind of explain what archive.org is in general?
Archive.org, they actually do a pretty good job of billing it themselves. It's basically a library on the internet. Any open source material, they've got everything ranging from books on there to recordings of old 78s to, of course, there's a ton of live music on there. The Grateful Dead actually have their own site within archive.org just for their own collection. It's exactly that. It's an online library of information. Regardless of what your interest is, you can go to archive.org, search for it, and probably find something that's going to hit it right on the head.
It is a very amazing media archive.
Oh, yes.
That is public.
Yes.
Which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to move on to a little music. Jesse has brought in, I think, 7 different songs that he has recorded through the years. Would you like to tell us about the first one I'm going to play?
The first one, it's Tom Waits' cover with Adam Copeland singing it. This is Rumpke Mountain Boys doing Chocolate Jesus.
Awesome. Let's give it a listen.
Well, I don't go to church on Sunday, don't get on my knees to pray, don't memorize the books of the Bible, I got my own special way. See, I know that Jesus loves me, maybe just a little bit more. I fall on my knees every Sunday at the Reveille's candy store. Well, it's got to be a chocolate Jesus, it's good enough for me. Chocolate Jesus, set my spirit free. Well, I don't want no Adam's apple, I don't want no almond joy. Oh, there ain't nothing better. Shoot about Bonnie's boy. Well, it's the only thing that can pick me up. It's better than a cup of gold. It's the only chocolate Jesus.
righty, and that was Chocolate Jesus by the Rumpke Mountain Boys doing Chocolate Jesus. Tom Waits cover. Thanks for tuning in to listener-supported WAIF Radio. We are in the middle of our fall member-a-thon. Help keep WAIF on the air and indicate your support of this show by making a pledge right now. Your gift of $25 or more gives you voting rights at the WAIF annual meeting, and it also gets you the WAIF Alert newsletter. Please call 513-961-8900 or 513-749-1444 right now to make a pledge. If you prefer to go online, you can also make a pledge by clicking the donation button on the WAIF website and using PayPal to make your donation. If you pledge online, please be sure to include the name of our show, The Greatest Story Ever Told, in the comments so that we get credit for your donation. Each show at WAIF needs to meet a minimum level of pledges. So please give us a call at 513-961-8900 or 513-749-1444 or visit www.waif883.org and pledge $25 to become a member of listener-supported radio WAIF Cincinnati. Alrighty, I think we're going to move on to, we're going to break up Jesse's songs and keep him in the studio for a little while, and I think I'm gonna play It Takes a Lot to Laugh, It Takes a Train to Cry, Melvin Seals and Jerry Garcia, live at the Great American Music Hall.
For $400, I got Jerry Garcia in a pouch, man.
Train, mama, can't buy a thrill. I've been up all night, mama, on your windowsill. If I die on top of the hill, don't make it, you know my baby will. When she's coming after me,
It takes a lot to laugh. It takes a train to cry. Melvin Seals and Jerry Garcia Band. I really like that one. How about you, Jesse?
I do. I have to admit I am a fan.
So, Jesse, you told us how you got started in the business of taping. Could you tell me how it kind of has progressed as the years went? Like, you went from one kind of taping process to a different kind of taping process? What was that?
I started out like I had mentioned. I had an old dead tapers rig, complete with the Steely stickers on everything.
Nice.
From there, I just basically started buying any recording equipment that I could afford at the time, and just playing with it and seeing what I could do, and what sounded better to my ears. I'm a firm believer in getting the best bang for the buck. I could easily go drop a couple grand and buy a surefire high-dollar taping rig, but what's the fun in that if you know what you're going to get every time? So I've always tried to have a couple different things that I can record with, and I'm honestly just toys to play with, because I can't lie, it's nothing but fun for me.
So do you go like to Amazon and hunt down old equipment and used equipment? How do you go about, if I know nothing about being a taper, but this is now my new goal, how do I get started?
Go to tapersection.com and sign up and start reading. They'll teach you everything you need to know, from how to set up your microphones, how to space your microphones, where's the best idea to set up in any particular shaped room. It goes from it covers the range from incredibly basic to incredibly detailed, and as well as gear recommendation for people in all budgets. You can go and spend $100 at Guitar Center and buy a recorder that has microphones built in and get a pretty nice recording, or like I had mentioned, you can drop a couple grand, and actually the sky's the limit. There's you can buy $10,000 vintage ribbon microphones. I don't know anybody that would take them out to a show and record with them, but it's entirely possible to do so.
Right, because I believe you've had issues with drunken audience members deciding to grab those microphones.
Oh yes, I have. I people yelling and hollering and being drunk, that's kind of part of the show, right? Mm-hmm. And that's kind of why people want to listen to shows. They want to relive the moment, they want to relive the show. So I don't have any problems with that. But when somebody clearly reaches out and grabs a piece of equipment and starts screaming into it or singing into it, that's just disrespectful and not a good idea.
Well, I don't think anyone would ever dream of grabbing saxophone or guitar off of stage. Why would you grab,
Exactly.
Didn't your mama teach you not to keep your hands off of stuff that isn't yours?
Exactly. If somebody reached up and grabbed the mandolin and started strumming on it, that would be a big problem. It should be the same for, microphones sitting on the stage. If it's on the stage, you should pretty much consider that it's the band's equipment or they're on the band's behalf, and leave it alone.
I agree, but I take it even a step further, because I go to lots of festivals in the summer. If I see a microphone standing on a tripod, I'm going to try and stay away from the tripod. I'm not going to touch any part of it, because It's not mine.
Exactly. And unfortunately, it's all too common.
Well, listen up, people. If you go to live shows, keep your fingers off of stuff that's not yours.
Exactly, because most tapers are really big guys.
Well, not only are they really big guys, but if you really like the band that you're seeing, they might become your best friend, because it's a source of getting copies of shows that you've been to. And
Exactly.
So, it's good to have friends.
Yes, always.
Well, let's go on to the next song that you brought in for us.
This is it's originally a Waylon Jennings song that I believe the band learned through the Flying Burrito Brothers. This is Mental Revenge.
Mental Revenge.
That you done yourself with gets drunk and loses his job. And every road that you travel down on yourself with, gets drunk and loses his job. And every road that you travel on is dusty, rocky, and hard. Couldn't make you love me, you only made me blue. So all in all, if the curtain should fall, well, I hope that it falls on you. And I will have sweet, sweet, sweet mental revenge. I will have sweet, sweet, sweet mental revenge. I will have sweet, sweet, sweet mental revenge. I will have sweet, sweet, sweet mental revenge.
And that was Rumpke Mountain Boys doing Mental Revenge. And in a moment, I will have a really awesome Rumpke Mountain Boy New Year's Eve announcement to make. But first, thanks for tuning in to listener-supported WAIF Radio. We are in the middle of our Fall Member-a-thon. Help keep WAIF on the air and indicate your support of this show by making a pledge right now. Your gift of $25 or more gives you voting rights at the WAIF annual meeting, and it gets you the WAIF alert newsletter. Please call 513-749-1444 right now to make a pledge. If you prefer to go online, you can also make a pledge by clicking the donation button on the WAIF website and using PayPal to make your donation. If you pledge online, please be sure to include the name of our show, The Greatest Story Ever Told, in the comments section so that we get credit for your donation. Each show at WAIF needs to meet a minimum level of pledges. Please give us a call at 513-961-8900 or 513-749-1444 or visit www.waif883.org and pledge $25 to become a member of listener-supported radio WAIF Cincinnati. So, Jesse, I think we're going to move on to a little Oliver Hall. You ever check them out?
I certainly have.
Like them?
Yeah, Alex Hall. He's actually a local boy. He's from Hamilton, I think.
I believe that Ramblin' Rob next week is going to be doing a call-in interview with Mr. Alex Hall.
Ah, right.
So, yeah, so I think that's why we're playing this one. And this one is lines from their album Chasing the Rain.
Got some store-bought right over here in my own.
No, man. This is grass.
You mean marijuana?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Is that what that is? Let me see that.
Try to appease, but only tease. Moving what were static lines. Continua of time and love, all reduced to simple lines. Cliche accounts of what amounts just to reading between the lines. Remembering that everything is really just another set of lines. Renditions like the same attack. We're living up the finished line. But then to concede the preconceived, why it's poetic inside the line. Space won't appease no boundaries, no matter how they draw their lines. With things the route to make it out, even in spite of the surrounding lines.
And that was Lines by Oliver Hall. And this is WAIF Cincinnati, 88.3 FM. WAIF 88.3 FM in Cincinnati, Ohio would like to say thank you. Thank you for listening to your all-volunteer radio station and being a part of this diverse community. We appreciate you because without listeners like yourself, we would not be able to service underrepresented populations. Help give a continued voice to those who, without your help, might not have a voice. Support your all-volunteer radio station by donating today. No amount is too large or too small, but a $25 donation allows you to become a member of WAIF. So please join us today in giving everyone a voice. Your continued support helps keep our community going. And you can call 513-749-1444 to make a donation. You'll get Smokestack Cindy on the telephone, and I'll take down your information. Or you can get online at www.waif88.3 and hit the Make a Donation button. And all the information will come up, and you just fill her out, and it'll be taken care of. But don't forget to mention the greatest story ever told, so that our radio show gets credit for your donation, so that we get to stay on for another year. Because, well, I don't know what I'd do with my Thursday if I wasn't coming here and talking to y'all and playing some really cool music for you. What would you be doing, Jesse?
I'd be taking a nap.
Oh, well, that's a worthwhile endeavor. I agree with that one. That's hilarious. So I had a question for you, and it just now slipped completely out of my head.
Was it, do I like to take naps?
No, it was not. Oh, I know what I was going to ask.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so you are reputable as the Rumpke Mountain Taper, but are there any other acts around town or the region that they depend on you?
Honestly, not particularly. Most, I'd say about 95% of everything I've taped has been for the Rumpke Mountain Boys. I've taped a lot of more regional acts that have played with Rumpke. I've got a lot of Boogie Matrix Mechanism recordings. I've got some hookah recordings. Pretty much any band that Rumpke's played with, I probably have a recording of them somewhere.
And do you travel around with the Rumpkes very often?
Sometimes, if to be honest, if finances and schedules allow, yeah, I travel with them. Sometimes as well, I'll send Mike Hornsby, the road manager / sound guy. I'll send him with a recorder, and he'll go out and tape a run of shows and bring them back to me. And
that's a nice little relationship.
Oh, yeah.
So it's fair to say, though, that if the Rumpke Mountain Boys weren't playing here in Cincinnati, but another band needed their show tape, they could probably get a hold of you and
yes.
arrange that for a small fee.
Yes.
Yes, that would be pretty awesome. So you can get a hold of Jesse Barnes on Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook, just Jesse Barnes.
Just like it sounds.
Yes.
Awesome. Wow. So tell us about the third song I'm going to play.
The third song that you're going to play is going to be, was recorded in Morgantown, West Virginia. One of the times I did make the trip with the boys. This was from back in February. This is the Little Feat song, 6 Feet of Snow, into Something to Say, which is a Ben Gorley original.
Nice. I love that tune. Let's give her a listen.
6 feet of snow is coming through my radio, raining down stiletto from here clear down to Mexico.
hold your eyes when the night winds blow. It's the way you lead me on when I just don't know. It's the days that you're so far away that give me something to say. It's the rain that hits the roof of this old tin shed. It's the lonely thoughts that bounce round this old fool's head. It's the songs that I just can't play that give me something to say. It's got money or liquor, all these old neon lights. It's got the days that go by, oh the sold out nights. It's the bitter embrace when my life starts to break that gives me something to say. Rolling down this road, it's the moments that slide right by while you carry the load. It's the life that's slipping away that gives me something to say. It's the reason to cry in the night when the world creeps in. It's the moments beneath our bed and his snarling grin. It's the hours preceding the day that give me something to say. Side of the road, left to bake in the sun. It's the thought that the race I pursue has already been run. It's reason enough for me to stay, but it leaves me nothing to say. It's reason enough for me to stay, but it leaves me nothing to say.
Thanks a lot, everybody. We've had a lot of fun out here.
Thank y'all so much for having us out. We love you, Morgantown.
Woke today, felt just out of bed. Covers were still warm where we belay. Yes, and brave the storm to come, 'cause it surely looks like rain. Yes, and brave the storm to come, 'cause it surely looks like rain. Looks like rain. Rain, rain, go away. Come again some other day. Here come the rain. Rain, rain, go away. Come again some other day. Here come the rain. Oh, turning gray. Rain, rain, go away. Come again some other day. Here come the rain. Oh,
right. WAIF 88.3 FM in Cincinnati would like to thank you for tuning in to listener-supported WAIF Radio. We are in the middle of our fall member-a-thon. Help keep WAIF on the air and indicate your support of this show by making a pledge right now. Your gift of $25 or more gives you voting rights at the WAIF annual meeting and the WAIF alert newsletter. Please call 513-749-1444 right now to make a pledge. If you prefer to go online, you can also make a pledge by clicking the donation button on the WAIF website and using PayPal to make your donation. If you do pledge online, please be sure to include the name of our show, The Greatest Story Ever Told, in the comments section so that we get credit for your donation. Each show at WAIF needs to meet a minimum level of pledges. Please give us a call at 513-749-1444 or visit www.waif883.org and pledge $25 to become a member of listener-supported radio WAIF Cincinnati. Because without your support, Smokestack Cindy nor Ramblin' Rob will be coming up here to this here radio station weekly and bringing you the best in live local music like the Rumpke Mountain Boys, or live interviews like with Jesse Barnes, or all of the awesome Grateful Dead music that we play all the time. Like, 2 weeks ago I played an entire show minus the encore. Where else are you going to get that all at one time? Nowhere.
Did you fit the encore on next week?
You know, I didn't, because next week Ramblin' Rob actually, it was last week Rob did the show, and I didn't even think to tell him to do that. I should do that.
Do you remember what the encore was? Maybe we can fit it on today.
It was a 74 show.
I'll have to.
July, I think.
Yeah.
I don't even remember where it was at now.
We'll find it.
It was in the 90s, so I believe it was like all along. Oh no, it was Knocking on Heaven's Door was what the encore was.
Oh, all right. Oh, well, then that's all right. You don't have to.
Yeah,
play
I don't have to.
Yeah.
So Jesse, are you associated or do anything for any not-for-profit organizations, any charitable deeds, anything you would like a pat on the back for doing, or?
I'm not directly associated with it, but my girlfriend Ashley Howard has a Facebook page called Kids Writing Kids, where basically if there's any heads that anybody knows doing time, you post their address there, and every week they get a newsletter, and for Christmas or their kids' birthdays, we'll send them like little tie-dye socks or shirts or something, and it's a hard time for anybody regardless of what you're in for, and if we can make it a little bit easier, we try to do it. It's Kids Writing Kids, that's with a Z, KIDZ on Facebook.
That sounds like a really neat organization.
I think it is. It's a really positive thing, trying to shed a little bit of light into a place where there's basically no light, so.
And you were explaining to me earlier off the air that basically every single week these kids get a little newsletter with a few little informational stories, some entertainment stories, a few like crossword puzzles or word search, something to do, and it's like a six page or so newsletter.
It usually winds up being 8 pages, 4 pages front and back. Usually the first page is a letter, and then we'll put in like a dead-related crossword puzzle or word search. Print out a couple articles from the Onion, and just goofy pictures, or a lot of contributions from the prisoners themselves, a lot of artwork and jokes and things of that nature, and it's all kind of has a dead
motif.
Family vibe. Yes, motif. It's a very
Good
nice
word.
word. Yes.
I pulled my dictionary out for that one.
Ooh. Should have stuck your pinky out too. Motif.
Hey, they wouldn't have known I didn't if you hadn't told them.
They can't see on the radio?
No.
Oh man.
So I did have my pinky up.
I got dressed up for nothing.
I know.
And you did.
Didn't even have to wear the tie.
I know.
You did your hair and everything.
Exactly. I put it up in curlers, and it was uncomfortable sleeping, let me tell you. But
don't do it next time.
But it's pretty. People ask me if I curl my hair, and I'm like, would I do this to myself? Really?
You might.
Oh, I might.
Have you ever seen Phyllis Diller?
Well, yeah.
She did some really weird stuff to herself.
True.
Or Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers, yeah. She's
I saw that one. You thought that before I even got it out of my mouth.
I certainly hope she quits smoking, because if not, she'll need to have her face replaced every time, gets a little too warm.
Should be getting cadaver faces transplanted.
That's just creepy. I mean, I know it's possible. That's creepy. I think I'd rather not be alive than have someone else's face. That's just weird.
John Travolta did a movie, Face Off.
Something like that, yeah.
Actually, I was watching. Don't tell anybody I was watching this, because I don't want to
Everybody's
claim
gonna know.
that I was watching Katie Couric, but I was. I must have been cutting coupons or something. But she had a person who, I can't remember what their accident was, but they had some horrific accident, and they actually had to have 100% face transplant.
Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy and crazy, isn't it? But the guy, he couldn't even appear in public before, because he was literally a grotesque. Not that he was grotesque, but the technical term. He was getting ready to meet the person's dad, whose face he had on. I thought, wow, I don't know that if I was that dad, I would ever want to go meet that guy.
Would you be able to make any facial expressions?
It was really weird, because he did seem like it was loose on the one side, if that makes any sense. His suit
an extra stitch.
Yeah, I believe, because it was actually not very many months past the surgery, so I think that the tissue was still actually attaching itself to his underlying musculature. It's amazing what science can do now, though, huh?
Yeah, amazing, but totally creepy.
Totally creepy.
Yeah.
When I'm done with mine, I don't want anyone using it.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that I'll be so old when it happens that no one will want to use it anyway.
I mean, they can have the organs, but, the face, that's just a little too personal.
It's very personal.
Yeah.
Maybe if there's change something about it, put a couple extra scars on it or something.
Give you a nose job post-mortem.
Yeah. Oh no! Don't make that suggestion out there, or you'll be having these people who are putting that into their will. Before my casket is open, you must fix my nose. And while you're at it, raise those eyebrows.
Yeah. And need a spray tan and
Spray tan for sure. That's exactly what you need for your casket. I just know I want to be barefoot.
Why? Just out of curiosity.
Because I like my bare feet. I just like to be barefoot. I like shoes as far as, they're pretty or whatever, but my most comfortable me. Yeah. I think about actually sometimes arranging, putting me in there after the visitation and everything, have them undress me, and I'm going into the after world the way I came into this world.
That's actually
completely sky-clad.
That makes complete sense, actually.
Complete weird sense.
Hey, that's the best kind of sense.
All right, so I think this train has completely derailed.
That's all right. A little bit of medical discussion never hurts anyone.
That's true. Were there more than 5 tracks on here?
Yep.
Was the last one that we played the 5th track?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not sure why it didn't go to 6. All right, would you like to tell us about the 6th track?
The 6th track. This was recorded actually on J.D. Westmoreland's birthday last year in Dayton, Ohio, at the now closed J. Allen's, and this is a Ry Cooder song. This is Boomer's Story.
Awesome. Let's check it out. So this isn't which song?
This is Walking the Long Mile Home.
Oops.
That's all right.
That's all right. We'll enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
or more like stumbling.
Spider Pig, does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Look out, he is a Spider Pig.
And that was from Mars Hotel. That was U.S. Blues, 1974. WAIF 88.3 FM in Cincinnati, Ohio would like to say thank you. Thank you for listening to your all-volunteer radio station and being a part of this diverse community. We appreciate you because without listeners like yourself, we would not be able to service underrepresented populations. Help give a continued voice to those who, without your help, might not have a voice. Support your all-volunteer radio station by donating today. No amount is too large or too small, but a $25 donation allows you to become a member of WAIF. So please join us today in giving everyone a voice. Your continued support helps keep our community going. Alrighty, and we are at about 3 minutes until 2 o'clock, so we have just over an hour left. And we are sitting here with Mr. Jesse Barnes, taper extraordinaire.
Hi.
And very shortly, I believe Ryan Neeley will be calling in with his On the Road segment, letting us know about all the important shows that we are going to have coming up in the tri-state area. That's always exciting.
Oh, yes.
I like him. He's a good guy.
I do as well. Ryan Neeley is a fine gentleman.
He is an outstanding character.
Yes, he is. Very tall, too.
Yeah, he stands above the rest. That is true.
Oh, yes.
So I had asked before if we had played track number 5, and you said yes, but we were both wrong. We had not played it.
Yes, we were
Tell
wrong.
us about that one.
Well, I already told you about track 5. I'll tell you about track 6.
Okay, so we played track 6, but we didn't talk about it.
Right. Track 6 was Walkin' the Long Mile Home. It's a Richard Thompson song. Is sang by Rumpke's own Jason Wolf. And, yeah, so now that I introduced that one, I guess we should play the song I introduced last time.
Yes.
Which was Boomer's Story.
Alrighty, here we go.
Together, Lord.
the train goes by.
What, you go to weed college?
Just a little bit harder. Couldn't you try just a little
And that was The Wheel, performed by David Nelson and Friends. And Ramblin' Rob tried to play that one at the end of the show last week, and he could not get it completed, so he wanted it played in its entirety today.
And it was.
It was pretty, wasn't it?
Yes.
I like that guitar playing. Thanks for tuning in to listener-supported WAIF Radio. We are in the middle of our fall member-a-thon. Help keep WAIF on the air and indicate your support of this show by making a pledge right now. Your gift of $25 or more gives you voting rights at the WAIF annual meeting and the WAIF Alert newsletter. Please call 513-749-1444 right now to make a pledge. If you prefer to go online, you can also make a pledge by clicking the donation button on the WAIF website and using PayPal to make your donation. If you pledge online, please be sure to include the name of our show, The Greatest Story Ever Told, in the comments so that we get credit for your donation. Each show at WAIF needs to meet a minimum level of pledges. And someone is calling right now, so I better put on this next song, and then I'll let Jesse talk about it afterwards.
Oh, you should put the call on the air.
I can't put that line on the air.
Ah.
And now they hung up. Oh, no, they didn't. All right. Here we go.
and hell is history.
So, Jesse, tell us about that tune.
That was a song that was played by a band and recorded and it made it possible for us to listen to. The name of the song. It's St. James Hospital. Not sure who originally did that, but yeah, that was recorded in June of 2012 at Jackie O's in Athens, Ohio.
Awesome.
Yeah.
2012.
2000.
Doesn't seem that long ago, does it?
Nah, it just seems like last year or something.
It's about to be 2014.
Oh, it's about to be 2 years.
It's about to be 2 years
Ancient
ago.
history.
Uh-huh. Well,
they only had the
according to the way
iPhone
that you-
3 then.
Exactly. It was ancient history. It was ancient history. I know people can't even remember what they did last week, so you're...
Yeah. I don't remember the last conversation we had, so...
I tried to forget it because it was about death, but...
Yeah. Cadaver faces or something? Yes,
like yes. So, we're about to the end of all of your music, and not that I'm rushing you out the door in any way, shape, or form, but we're probably just going to goof off and play music from here on. After this will be the end of the official interviewing section.
All right.
And so I was wondering if there are any shout-outs that you need to do, or any other organizations you want to mention, or anything I didn't get to yet.
I'd like to say thank you to everybody that doesn't suck, and... yeah, thanks to Huck and Mike and the Rumpke Mountain Boys for letting me pretty much, do what I want as far as recording and all that goes. And thanks to Ben Cochran at Soap Float Studios. He's a really good guy. He's given me a lot of good advice, and just generally a good person if you need any professional recording services. Soap Float Studios, Ben Cochran, good guy.
Nice.
And... I guess I would also like to mention, I had mentioned the Kids Writing Kids page. There's also an affiliated page called Adopt an Inmate, where people that aren't able to have money on their books to be able to buy commissary items like soap and mouthwash and T-shirts and stuff that, you kind of take for granted.
Deodorant.
Deodorant. It's a way to keep prisoners from stinking and, making sure their feet stay covered and warm. It's a good way if you don't want to get involved writing, you can help out people that are in there because, let's be honest, as parties aren't free and sometimes there's collateral damage. And I think if you enjoy the party, you should also be responsible enough to support those that put themselves in the line of fire so you can have a great time at the festival.
Good point. Very good point. So, being Christmas time, maybe everybody wants to keep that in mind.
Exactly. Doesn't take much, and every little bit helps.
That's right. So check out both of those web pages, everybody, because they're worthwhile. Alrighty, so because I happen to have been privileged to ask the correct question today, this song is going out to you and Ashley. And this is part of the 30 Days of the Dead. And if I can get on there, let me see. Hold on. Do you like that sigh of exasperation? Here we go. Well, sometimes I make myself feel just really, 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 really silly. All right, here we go. This is for you and Ashley.
Why, thank you.
Esau was eager to obey all the wild commandments. The old man shot his wife, but I was feeling he didn't win. My brother failed at war. He staggered home, found me in the door. Esau skates on nipples anymore. And meets his pale reflection at the door. Hey, what's more? Yet sometimes at night I dream still that hairy man. Shadow locks in the apocalypse, wandering land. Shadow locks in the apocalypse, wandering land. Esau holds a blessing, brother Esau holds a curse. I would say that the blame is mine, but I suspect it's something worse. The more my brother looks like me, the more I understand. The silent war, bloody both my hands. Sometimes I think I understand. We live at night, more feel than understand. We're still fighting the war. Nobody can ever win. Neither one can ever win. Never win. Never win. Shadow box in the apocalypse within. Silent war within. This brother to brother, this man to man. Mirror to mirror, this hand to hand. Shadow box in the silent war within. Shadow box in the apocalypse. The wandering land. Shadow box in the apocalypse. Wandering land. Shadow box in the apocalypse. Wandering land.
All right, that was a good one. And right now we are ready for our segment that we call On the Road with Ryan Neeley. How's it going, Mr. Ryan?
Doing great. How are you doing?
I am doing fairly well, trying to get everything wrapped up quite literally for Christmas.
Yeah, me too. Definitely.
Got lots left to do?
I don't. I have pretty much have most of our stuff taken care of. So, I got a few things here and there. I got to get something for the wife and that. But I got most of my stuff done. So I'm looking good.
It always helps for a husband to have a wife to get that stuff done, doesn't it?
Yeah, I lean on her a lot. She takes care of most of the stuff. So
I know how it is. It's all good. She likes it.
Yeah, definitely.
So besides getting finished up with all your holiday plannings, what you been up to?
Well, doing a lot of stuff, actually. Went and saw Larry Keel this past weekend. I'm a big bluegrass fan, you know, so it's good to see Larry Keel. We That was a little bit of a Mad Tea Party jam for the Appalachian Jam Witch magazine. So it's good to see him again, and had a great show checking him out in the band called the Weed Rags. And it was a good weekend. So that's kind of what I did this weekend.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, guys have Jesse in the studio.
We do. We have Mr. Jesse. Jesse, you want to say hello?
I do. Jesse's hi, Jesse. Jesse's a great guy. He does a lot. I just wanted to say he does a lot for Rumpke, and they really appreciate everything he does. The archivist extraordinaire, and I appreciate Jesse because he always sends me amazing stuff that I wouldn't have otherwise. So I just wanted to get that out of the way and thank Jesse on air.
Oh, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate what you do as well.
Well, thank you very, very much.
So what's going on? What do we have to look forward to this week, Ryan?
Well, lots of stuff this weekend coming up. Papadosio, a lot of people are into Papadosio and the whole Livetronica thing. They have a thing that they do called Earth Night that coincides with the winter solstice. They do it every year in Columbus. This year it's actually 2 years. They call it Earth Night, and it's at the LT Pavilion. And I know a lot of people are excited about that in Papadosio. They have some workshops and art and everything. So that's a pretty big thing that's going on in Columbus. In Cincinnati this weekend, actually Acoustic Kook is coming to the MVP there in Cincinnati tomorrow. And it's an 18 and over show, so something to check out.
Isn't that the Old Never on Sunday?
Yeah. In Silverton on, I believe it's Plainfield Road. It's the Old Never on Sunday. I think it went as play-by-play for a while as well.
Okay. I was never too cool to go to Never on Sunday.
My mom and I used to pick my sister up there kind of drunk all the time.
Hey, that's good. She had a DD.
Get a call from the sister to come pick her up.
Hey, I have an uncle who has a standing relationship with quite a lot of his nieces and nephews. That if you're out late and you suddenly realize you can't drive, call me and wake me up. And they use the uncle. I'm not going to say his name, but they use the uncle taxi service all the time. And I think it's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. There's nothing worse than having the red and blue lights behind you at 2 a.m.
That's right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, definitely. So make that phone call for sure.
Exactly. I mean, it may look like a disco and a good time, but it's not.
Right.
So what else is going on,
definitely. Yeah. Also on Saturday, Blue Moon Soup is going to be at the Old Town Tavern in Covington. And they're a lot of fun. They're a great band to go see. So if you can, go check out the boys from Blue Moon Soup.
I love Blue Moon Soup. I think they're awesome.
Yeah, they're fun. We just did a show with them in Columbus.
Somebody needs to come up with an actual soup that's a Blue Moon Soup.
Yeah, there you go.
I've had Blue Moon beer and chili before.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
that might be Blue Moon Soup then.
I'll call it Blue Moon Soup.
I think we should from now on.
There you go. That's a good combination.
It's my $1 million plot there.
Recipes by Jesse. But yeah, another big thing that's coming up this weekend, the Funky Bean Farm has Festivus there in Springfield, and Blue Moon Soup's actually playing that too. I think they're going to play a little bit early and then go to Old Town Tavern, and Glow Stick Willie and John and Brown will be there. So that's something to check out. And in Cincy, there on Saturday, Stanley's has Jerry's Little Jug Band. If you're a Jug Band fan, it's their Secret Santa Christmas party. So that's kind of what's... Yeah, jug bands are fun.
I used to play in a jug band.
Did you play the jug?
Did you?
I played a pop bottle because they wanted a high note.
Sweet.
Oh, right.
I was just thinking about that not long ago, actually. That's really funny.
I've heard that jug bands are actually pretty... there's a little jug band popularity going on down there in Cincinnati. there's some sort of festival around Louisville or Cincy or something.
Yeah, the National Jug Band Jubilee.
There you go.
Yeah, I think it's in August in Louisville. They have, I think it's a 2 or 3 day festival. It's kind of a big affair.
Wowie, I'm oblivious.
Yeah.
Until now.
Yeah, I remember looking at that this past year, looking and seeing something like that.
Might have to check that out next year.
It's worth the time.
Yeah.
Do they play spoons there too? I'm an old spoon player from way back.
Spoons, jugs, ham bone.
Washboards.
Exactly. Did you see me?
Yeah.
Ryan, I was making the motion for that right as you said that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I can't even see you.
Why not? It's on the radio. You can't see on the radio?
Right, exactly.
Oh, man.
Rumpke is actually, they're actually going to stay in town until, till after the holidays. They have their big show coming up for New Year's at the Thompson House. So I hope everybody gets out to that. So that's going to be a really good time.
Yeah, Ryan, if you aren't able to stream and listen today, then you don't know that I have actually made a call out for everyone who was listening earlier, who got to hear the first song that Jesse played today, a recording of the Rumpke Mountain Boys that he brought in. Get on to Ramblin' Rob's Facebook page and let us know the title of that tune, and we'll put you in a hat to win 2 free tickets for that New Year's Eve show.
See, on the day that my Wi-Fi goes, this kind of thing happens. So.
I know. What the heck's up with that?
I know. So, I think that's going to be a really good time. You know, I went in last year for New Year's, and they always put on a great show, and it's such a, everybody's so close, and the Rumpke family and everything, so it's going to be a great time.
Yeah, I agree. Be there or be square.
For sure.
I think that if you aren't there, that New Year's didn't happen for you, and you're in the past, and you're stuck in 2013 when it's 2014.
Well, of course, 2013 isn't too bad of a place to be stuck, though. I mean, there's worse places to be stuck.
That's true. It could be 1944.
Oh, true.
This is true. So, yeah, that's kind of what's going on this week.
Well, that's awesome. I'm not going to be in next week, Ryan. It's going to be Ramblin' Rob for the rest of the year. So I would like to wish you and yours, your lovely wife, and your 2 lovely children a very Merry Christmas, Happy Yule, Happy Solstice, Happy New Year, all the happies and all the merries that I could ever wish for you. I wish them for you.
Well, thank you very much, and we'll miss you. We'll miss you while you're gone and everything, but I'll be looking forward to talking to you again, and hope to see you guys, both you and Jesse and Rob, when I get back out there in January.
Yeah, actually, you need to private message me on Facebook about New Year's Eve if you need some place to crash. You're welcome at our place.
For sure. Thank you very much.
No problem. Well, I guess until next week, everybody, we're going to say bye to Mr. Ryan Neeley. Wait, I didn't ask you if you had any special shout-outs.
The only shout-out I have this week is a good friend of mine, James Knoll. Timmy, he's kind of going through a little rough spot right now. Just wanted to send him love and light, and just hope he has everything works out for him.
It's time for all the luck to turn around for him. I agree.
That's right. He's a good guy.
Yes, I agree.
All righty, Ryan. I cannot wait to hear you with Ramblin' Rob next week on the radio, and then I will see you next year.
All right, looking forward to it.
All right, thanks for calling in, Ryan. We love you. Peace, brother.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
I love when Ryan calls in. He's just an awesome dude.
He is a good guy. I've only met him a good handful of times, but every time I've hung out with him, he's been absolutely solid.
He's just a good person, and I believe he would give you the shirt off of his back if you needed it.
Exactly. I don't think it would fit me, but I'd appreciate the sentiment.
Exactly. You could have a nice bandana.
Exactly.
Tube top.
I don't want to think about that one. I mean, I'd make it look good, but...
Hey, I'm not going to go there. All right, so it is Christmas, and I thought I was going to play a bunch of Christmas music today, but it didn't happen. But one of my Facebook friends, Mr. Cosmos Crystals, had posted this one, and I forgot about this one, and I liked it, and so I'm going to play it. It is called Christmas Boogie by Canned Heat.
it the candy way. So put some love in your heart and be a good cheer and boogie on down. Gonna rock the new year. It's a boogie Christmas coming your way. Boogie Christmas on Christmas Day. Get up on the floor, shake it real slow. Now grab your baby neath the mistletoe. Feel the love in the air. Know it's all around. Let the blues take you higher and boogie on down. It's a Christmas boogie coming your way. It's a boogie Christmas. Now it's time to play.
So there you go. There was our Christmas music. How'd you like that one?
I loved it.
You like Canned Heat?
Yeah, I do actually.
What other Christmas song you like?
It's a tough one. I'm not a huge Christmas music. Father Christmas by the Kinks. It's a good one.
Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get to that one as soon as we do this one. This one's one of my very favorites, and I don't get to play it for anything but Christmas. So I'm going to do this one, and then we'll find yours.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Sounds wonderful.
Alrighty, this one is Peter, Paul, and Mary, live in France, 1965.
Et Assolin. Maintenant, c'est le nom de cette chanson, c'est Assolin. a cherry, any good thing to make us all merry. One for Peter, two for Paul, three for him who made us all. God bless the master of this house and the mistress also, and all the little children that round your table grow, the cattle in your stable, the dog by your front door, and all that dwells within your gates. We wish you 10 times more. Soul, soul, soul cake, please goodness is a soul cake. Apple, a pear, a plum, a cherry, any good thing to make us all merry. One for Peter, two for Paul, three for him who made us all. Go down into the cellar and see what you can find. Get the barrels on our lands, we hope you will be kind with your apple, with your apple. We'll come, we'll slow no more till this time next year. Soul, soul, soul cake, please goodness us a soul cake. Apple, a pear, a plum, a cherry, any good thing to make us all merry. One for Peter, two for Paul, three for him who made us all. The streets are very dirty, my shoes are very thin. I have a little pocket to put a penny in. If you haven't got a penny, a halfpenny will do. If you haven't got a halfpenny, then God bless you. Soul, soul, soul cake, please goodness is a soul cake. Apple, a pear, a plum, a cherry, any good thing to make us all merry. One for Peter, two for Paul, three for him who made us all. So the Lord sings praises, oh he's given us souls, and with true love and brotherhood each other now embrace. His holy tide of Christmas, the free and the great, oh tidings of comfort and joy.
Outside a department store, a gang of kids came over and bugged me and knocked my reindeer to the floor. They said, Father Christmas, give us some money. Don't mess around with those silly toys. We'll beat you up, don't hand it over. We want your bread, so don't make us annoy. Give all the toys to the little rich boy. remember the kids who got nothing while you're drinking down your wine. Father Christmas, give us some money. We got no time for your silly toys. Father Christmas, please hand it over. We'll beat you up, so don't make some noise. Father Christmas, give us some money. Don't mess around with those silly toys. Beat you up, don't hand it over. We want your bread, so don't make some noise. Give all the toys to the little rich boy.
And that was the Kinks doing Father Christmas, trying to get everybody in the mood for Christmas. Maybe they got a little bit shopping to do, some baking to do, some wrapping to do today. Hopefully that helped you out. That's what I think.
Yes, it should have helped him out.
I think so.
If it didn't, I feel sorry for him.
Yeah, bah humbug on them.
Exactly.
We have about 11 minutes left in the hour, so like I do every week, I'd like to thank all of my listeners for tuning in. And I wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Since this is my last show I'll be doing for this year, I'll see everybody again, or everybody will hear me again in 2014. And Ramblin' Rob will be taking the helm next week and the week of New Year's. So y'all enjoy him while he's here. And I would like to remind everybody that we are in the middle of our fall member-a-thon, and you can help keep WAIF on the air by indicating your support of this radio show. You can give your gift of $25 or more, and that will give you voting rights at the WAIF annual meeting, as well as you will receive the WAIF alert newsletter. So please call 513-749-1444 right now to make a pledge. If you are a little more antisocial or don't really feel like talking, or maybe you have laryngitis, I don't know what your case is, but if you don't really feel like calling me right now, you could get online and make a pledge by clicking the donation button on the WAIF website, and from there, you would be using PayPal to make your donation. If you pledge online, I would like to remind you to please comment in the comment section that this is for the greatest story ever told, so that I get credit for your donation, as each and every show here on WAIF has a minimum amount of pledges that we must receive for each fund drive to keep the show on the air. So please give us a call at 513-749-1444 or visit www.waif883.org and pledge $25 to become a member of your listener-supported radio, WAIF Cincinnati. And as I tell everyone each and every week, if you would like to make a difference in your child's life, sit down and have a meal with them. You'd be surprised at the difference. You'd be surprised at how much that the child who would never tell you anything will suddenly start talking. It's a wonderful thing to share a meal. Break bread.
I agree.
We should all be doing it.
Yep.
So, with that in mind, I think I am going to play my choice of a Rumpke Mountain too. We had Jesse's choice, we had Ramblin' Rob's choice, and now we have my choice. And my choice is actually, unless you're a really close personal friend of Mr. Ramblin' Rob's, you don't know this, but Ramblin' Rob's favorite gift that he gives every year to all his closest beloved ones is a CD that he burns for each individual, with songs picked out for each individual, having them in mind. And this was song number 11 on my Christmas CD last year, and this is Rumpke Mountain Boys doing Bread Box.